Hello everyone, David Blair, the Crosshairs Trader here in this short introduction to Crosshairs Trading video. Simply want to begin by asking a question. What if you could find a way to catch trends, trend reversals, and false moves? Would it be worth your time to consider those particular moves? Would it be worth your time to think about how the market moves? The market moves in trends, the market moves sideways in what we call consolidations, and then the consolidations either continue the trend or reverse. There's always opportunities in the market to take advantage of the trends, to take advantage of the reversals, and to take advantage of any false moves. And it's a very simple strategy and a simple way to find these moves. In Crosshairs Trading, we study these moves. We study the trends, the consolidations, and the false moves. And I've developed indicators to find those for us. So if you had those tools at your disposal, would it be worth it to use these tools to make money? And the best part about it too is when you use these tools and you know what these trades look like when they begin to work, you also know what they look like when they begin to fail, so that you can either take advantage of the failure, or if you're in the wrong side of the trade, you know when to get out, because we can never be 100% right in our trading. Well, in Crosshairs Trading, we have developed these signals. We've developed the indicators to catch the trends, to catch the reversals of trends, and to catch the false moves, which can often lead to the fastest moves. And I've done so through a very simple way of looking at price. We've developed the strategy and a process, steps to the trade to go through. That's all part of Crosshairs Trading training. Again, would it be worth it for you to spend a few minutes to take a look at the following video to see exactly what I'm talking about? If so, give me a few minutes, take a look, see if you understand, see if it makes sense to you. If so, got any questions, please contact me at david@crosshairs.com or join me for the Crosshairs Trading University to learn how to catch trends, reversals, and false moves. Let me give you some indications here of what I'm talking about. Take a look at Apple. See the big move in Apple here. Would it be worth it to learn how to catch that big move in Apple? How about BIIB? Would it be worth it to catch this big trending move in Biogen? How about GS? Goldman Sachs, would it be worth it to catch the move in Goldman Sachs? How about RTN? RTN's had a couple of moves. You can see these nice moves after consolidations in a trend. Would it be worth it to catch these using our indicators and my teaching? How about KEY? Key Corp, would it be worth it to catch the trend? And again, it takes time to learn these. It takes time to build the skills to recognize these moves. But I've developed a way of teaching this and indicators to catch these and to understand them. How about Costco? Here's a nice trending move in Costco. How would you find these moves? Again, that's part of teaching. That's part of learning about price action in the stock market. And I've developed indicators to catch these moves. How about Deere? Here's Deere. Deere had a nice breakout move. How do you catch these? How do you catch them? How about trades to the downside? I trade both bullish and bearish trades. I take both sides. Let's take a look at some bearish ones, a couple of them here. How about NLY to begin with? Take a look at NLY to the downside. would it be worth it to catch a downside move like NLY? And how about ANV? Would it be worth it to catch a multi-week, multi-month move in ANV to the downside? Well, as I've said, we learn these things in Crosshairs trading, but I've also developed indicators to help you see the move and to understand what's going on. So let's go back and take a look at these again with the indicators in place. Here's that Apple move we discussed earlier. Indicators include a specially made volume indicator that goes along with my on-screen, on-chart indicators here, called an itch in the crosshair. This is on the daily chart. We also have indicators on the weekly chart, but right now we'll focus on the daily. And you can see where this particular indicator caught that move on Apple. How about BIB? Here's the BIB move we discussed earlier. Here's our indicator. Green with our green itch here to go up in the crosshair. Let's go back to GS. Here's GS. GS that we were discussing just a few minutes ago. Here's the move in GS. Nice in the crosshair. RTN. RTN had several breakouts here with our indicators in the trend. It continued to go up as we discussed earlier. How about Key? Here's Key. Again, nice move in the trend. Indicators with our volume indicator also included. How about Costco? Costco again, several indications of a possible break higher on Costco. And then Deere. Deere had a nice move here with an end to crosshair indicator. Again, broke out in a new trend. And then our downside trades, we mentioned NLY and ANV. Let's take a look at those. NLY, nice move down. And then ANV. And then ANV had its nice move down also. So we're able to take advantage of trends, understand how these trends work, both to the upside and the downside. And there's many steps that we go through to determine whether or not to actually trade the signal that fires. Well, how about trend reversals? Let's take a look at a few trend reversals. And those you can also catch, and I have a way of teaching how to catch those trend reversals along with my indicators. Let's go back and look at Apple again. What if you could catch a trend reversal in Apple? Here was Apple trending higher and then reversed its trend. How would you learn how to catch that? Well, we teach those things in Crosshairs Trading, and we do so with my teaching with the steps to the trade, the checklist that we use, and also a few indicators. How about LLY? How about this reversal of trend with LLY? Would you have liked to have caught that? How about VRSN? Here's two on VRSN, one to the downside and then one to the upside. And how about Deere? Here was a trend up and a reversal. Would you have liked to have caught that reversal? Well, let's take a look at our indicators that would have caught these. Here's Deere again with our indicator. It's called a there it was, or TIW. And that simply refers to the fact that there will be traders who are looking at a trend to continue, and we say no, it was a trend. It was there was the trend. Now it's getting ready to reverse, and we caught the one here in Deere. Let's look back at Apple. Here was the Apple trend that we mentioned earlier that was broken, and here are our signals, and oftentimes we will get multiple signals, and with these signals we like to again see the volume fire green, which means heavy volume to that downside based on my particular settings in the volume indicator. How about here is Lily's trend, and then the reversal that began for the down, and VRSN, and the VRSN had the there it was to the downside, the red, and then the there it was to the green upside. Again, we look at both bullish and bearish. So there's our there it was signals to catch trend reversals. So we've looked at trends, we've looked at trend reversals, and the last one is the fast moves from false moves. So let's take a look at those. Let's begin with our false moves to the opposite direction. How would you like to catch false moves? Catch those who are wrong off guard. Here's one. Diamonds, DIA. You see where we attempted to break out. This was recently actually, and broke down on higher volume with the breakdown. You can see that move. How would you like to have been on the right side? Or if you were on the wrong side, then switch and get on the right side. That is possible if you learn how to trade in the crosshairs. How about Goldman Sachs? See the false move in Goldman Sachs, attempted a breakout, and we fail and begin to reverse. How about SLW? Take a look at this move here. False breakdown, and then we reverse and head higher. Fast move from a false move. You could catch that trading in the crosshairs. How about Caterpillar? Here's a false moving Caterpillar, attempted a breakout and then a reversal on very heavy volume. And we break down and reverse. Again, part of the steps of our trading, taking the signal, looking for reversals of trends and catching those on the wrong side of the trade. And then one more. Let's take a look at Amazon. Here's Amazon, had a false breakout and then reversed. Would have been nice to have caught that, caught again those on the wrong side of the trade, and you were able to take advantage of that. Well, do we have indicators for that? Do I train and teach you how to catch those false moves? Absolutely. Let's go back and take a look. We have what's called our FBO, our false breakout indicators, and red for down and green for up. But here's Amazon that we were just looking at. Had that nice FBO fire for us and reverse. Let's take a look back at, here's Caterpillar that we were just looking at. Nice breakdown here. After that false breakout, even had a green one over here, back to the upside on Caterpillar. How about SLW? Here was our SLW move, and there's our indicator with the false breakout to the downside, so we reversed. So false breakdown that reversed SLW. And how about GS again? Here's our GS FBO to the downside. Nice move. And then finally DIA. DIA just recently had a false breakout, false move, and a potential continuation of a trend to the upside, and we broke down and were able to reverse. So crosshairs trading, we focus on trends. We focus on trend reversals, and we focus on fast moves from false moves. Those are about the only types of moves you're going to have in the market. Trending, reversals of trends, and trend breakouts that fail to work. So we take advantage of both greed and fear. We take advantage of bullish markets. We take advantage of bearish markets. We take advantage of consolidating markets that reverse. So we're able to take advantage of any market condition. It's not just the indicator though, it's the steps to the trade. It's learning how to trade. It's learning when best to take advantage of these signals based on general market conditions. It's based on a checklist that we go through to determine the highest possibility trades, both bearish and bullish. If you're interested, please check out www.thecrosshairstrader.com. Take a look at the programs and teaching that I offer. Follow me, Crosshair Trader, at StockTwits and Twitter, or reach out to me at david@thecrosshairstrader.com. I'd love to hear from you.